I moved off of the Palouse. We're now in Tuscany.
So, do they have mustard in Tuscany, John? Because, John, nobody cares.
I'm not going to comment. You know what they have in Tuscany? Really good food.
Yeah, I
Well,
heard
the
that.
bread stinks, honestly. Their bread in Tuscany specifically.
Really?
Oh, it's awful. It's dry, it's flavorless. It's made to sop up your sauces, right? But you get outside of Tuscany and you have great Italian bread like we would think, but for some reason Tuscany's just. But we had a great group since we posted last. Yeah, we were in Tuscany and I was in
Oh,
Wales. The Tuscany trip was one of our absolute favorites. Good stuff. Oh, where are you? Where are you in your picture today?
Pharaohs.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where that one was. We were up on that weird path way up high, looking down, I think. Yeah, I
Boy,
think I know.
you got
Haven't
me.
taken a group there.
You got me on that one. So, here's a question for the group.
Okay.
What if you lived alone on an isolated island, perhaps one of the less populated islands in the Faroes,
Yeah.
and you rarely ever saw people? Would you still photograph?
Uh,
If no one else were to ever see your work, were to ever judge it, ever like it, ever critique it, first of all, would you create, and how would your work be different?
hmm,
Again, if no one saw it, judged it, liked it, commented on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the first person that comes to my mind is Vivian Meyer. She must have done it for the pure passion and love of it, because she certainly didn't print it, didn't even develop it.
Sometimes didn't develop it.
Yeah.
Rarely ever showed anyone else her images. So real,
Yeah. So
real.
would I be able to do that?
Would you still photograph if you were on that island and you spent your days
Hmm.
just alone? Would you take your camera and photograph?
I believe I would, because when I think about the why do I photograph, what I always tell people is because it feeds my soul. So my answer is yes, because it would continue to feed my soul. It would continue to allow me to see the world through the lens of a camera, which I find to be a much more intimate experience than me. So in other words, photography has helped me to see more deeply in general.
Okay.
Even without the camera in my hand, I do that, right? I think I'm much more observant about the beauty that exists or whatever around me, right? So I think I would still
So
be
you would
inclined to
still
want to go for it.
photograph.
Yeah, how about
So
you?
let's say that 2 years passes, you're still photographing.
Yeah.
Would it look any different knowing that in those 2 years, no one else saw it? No one else said, I like that.
Hmm.
No one else on Instagram posted likes. No one critiqued it or commented on it. Would it look different at the end of 2 years?
Again, I would hope so, because if uh, if we're true to what we're speaking about here, what we're speaking about oftentimes is photographic maturity. And what I mean by that is we mature as individuals and humans, and thus our photographs do as well, because they're informed, in my mind, by that maturing self, that maturing person. So I would hope that as I mature, that the
But I'm
images.
not asking you if they're changing, if your work would look different because you matured. I'm asking if your work would look different because it was completely isolated from others' opinions.
Hmm. Yeah, again, my gut is telling me, you're putting me on the spot here, but my gut is telling me yes again, because I would be away from all that influence and probably be in a place where I honestly didn't care what others think. So I have a feeling I would be much more willing to be put to push the boundaries, to be more creative. Huh.
But question for everyone to ask, would love to
Yeah.
hear in the comments your two answers. Would you still photograph,
Yeah.
and would your work look any different because of that isolation?
Good questions. Now you're going to have me thinking about that on the 6 hour flight over to Faroes. It's a good one. It's a good one because it really does put you in that position of having to think, Again, why do you photograph? And if I'm true to my statement of because it feeds my soul, I have to photograph. And oftentimes I don't show my, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm going to blather, I'll stop. Yeah, give us your thoughts on that one. Good question, buddy. Man, every once in a while you come through with your brilliance. Not often, but you do. Okay.
Just